Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Nitrostorm here. Welcome back to Revive the Witch. So, new week means new broken lands. And so, as you can see, I have completed broken lands and I didn't use any legendary equipment. So that's good news for you guys. So essentially, as long as you have the stats above what I've shown here, you should be able to do broken lands yourself as well. So we're just going to be going through each of the 4 areas, what I used and the strategy that I went with. So first things first, area 1, we went with my usual that I used last week with Czerni and Avil. So we'll take a look at their builds. So Czerni is right here. I actually didn't really invest in her that much because she's not really gonna die. Her main goal is to just provide the first skill, which provides 1 order energy at 3 cost. Heals a little bit, which isn't really necessary. The main focus would be Avil. He's not really gonna get hit either. He's also just there used for his second skill, which stuns the enemy. And so you would use these two on free mode auto, where you would set the first skill on Czerni, so you'll set this one on free auto, and for Avil you'll set this skill on free auto, the second skill. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, let's take a look at the second area. So the second area is pretty straightforward, and for the third area, so we'll do these two at the same time. So area 2 is solo Luan, and then area 3 is solo Ella. So if you don't have Ella, you can use Gervig as a substitute. If you don't have that either, then you could try like a workaround here. So you could, what I did last few weeks on my other account, I used Amanami, Pakane, and then probably Sinesha. And if you don't have Pakane, or if she doesn't work, you can use Maya as well, but you need to have a little bit more damage. But as long as your characters are Ascend 3 or Ascend 4, it should be pretty simple if you try the comp that I just mentioned. I'll put more details down in the description just in case. So in any case, I went solo for area 2 and area 3, and here are their builds. So for Luan, she is Ascend 3, level 25, and this is the gear that I've given her. So I'm not sure if the enemies deal magic or physical damage. It was never mentioned in any of the 4 areas. It just says deals damage, so it might be taking like your total defense perhaps, but I did some testing kind of, and it seems that Luan took less damage by using the magic defense gear, so I just kept it like that. Obviously level 30, you know, the subs don't really matter, but you know, I just went with the one that gave me 2.9% HP. I didn't reroll or anything, and that's her build. And then for Ella, so she is Ascend 4, level 35. Now I'm not sure if Ascend 3 can do it. Probably, maybe if you have the gear, but as long as you have these kinds of stats similar to this, then you should be able to do fine. So this is her gear. There you go, physical, magical. So this one's physical defense, and then this one's magical defense, but again, I don't think it matters. As long as you have, you know, these kinds of stats, you should be able to auto it as well. And so before we go back to the last team in the last area, for area 2 and area 3, the auto is default auto, so you just full auto, you let them do their thing, and then you just come back like a few minutes later and you're done. And then lastly, for area 4, we have these 3. So I don't have a Fallen, so I had to try and think of a way to like complete it. So obviously area 4 is like your most difficult area, so I'm not sure if you're able to do area 4 without Ascend 4 unless you have good characters. But in this case, I decided with, well, I ended up with Caledonia, Tounel, and Ushpia. So they all have their skills up to Ascend 1. I mean, their skills up to level 1, so passive included. So just to show you the build, so all of them are up to this point. And this is what she was wearing, Tounel. So I gave her the book, which gives more HP, the physical armor, and the physical necklace. Then Ushpia, she had the wand that gave more attack, the magic defense armor, and the attack ring. And then last but not least, Caledonia, the HP shield, defense, physical defense armor, and physical defense accessory. So the reason why I had this comp is because I put them on free auto, first of all. So free auto, Ushpia second skill, and Tounel first skill. So I put them on free auto like that, and then you leave them alone. Just don't forget to set Ushpia's second skill during Arcana Burst, just in case, because normally on free auto the first time you do it, when it goes to burst, they tend to spam their order skill, so just be sure to reset that to the second skill. Same thing for Avil. But the reason why I put Caledonia in this comp, even though I didn't use any of her skills, is because of her charge skill. So her charge skill heals all allies for 14% of her max health, as well as reducing the damage taken by the whole team by 35% for 5 seconds. In my opinion, this is very clutch, especially in this situation where the boss deals a lot of damage. And it's actually, I think, thanks to this that my Ushpia was able to survive in the first place. So that's pretty much it, really. I just explained the whole Broken Lands. You know, I didn't really need to say much, so we'll just go through like a quick summary. So Area 1, Czerni, free auto, Czerni S1, Avil S2. During Arcana Burst, you set Avil to S2 as well. Area 2, Solo Luan, full auto, default auto. Area 3, Solo Ella, full auto, default auto. Alternatives to Area 3 can be Gervig solo, or a Compeller similar to Armanami with a CC or big damage mage, examples including Pakane and Maya. And then your frontline character will be up to you, so either a tanky Senesha or another tank, for example. And last but not least, for Area 4, since I didn't have a Fallen, I used Tounel, Ushpia, and Caledonia on free mode auto. First skill on Tounel, second skill on Ushpia. And during Arcana Burst, don't forget to set the second skill on Ushpia again. Well, that's about it. Wraps up the video. Hopefully you guys found this useful. This time I was very early. Hopefully you guys will find this in time, you know, when the time is nearly up for the week. It's been your boy Nitrostorm. I'll see you guys in the next stream or video. Peace.